We're live, aren't we?
I did what you asked and made sure we were live at 8 o'clock.
We're the two best friends that anyone could have. Where is everybody?
Well,
We've been abandoned.
We have guests waiting for us. And
I know.
I am waiting for the other co-host.
I know. She's outside having a little treat.
Little treat.
Mm-hmm.
Smoky treat.
Yep. A little take 7 minutes off the end of your life treat.
That could be the worst 7 minutes, so.
Well, usually the last 7 minutes of your life aren't very pleasant.
Right.
So, in the words of John Lithgow, yes, those are at the end of your life, though, and those years suck anyways.
Why is that the second time today I've heard John Lithgow?
Because you're lucky.
I guess.
John Lithgow is amazing.
What was that movie he started in 1996?
I have no idea.
He was the teacher in Harlem.
John Lithgow?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right. I might not know either.
I think you're thinking of somebody else.
I could be. So
what do you think of when you think of John Lithgow? Your phone?
Oh, well, Jesus.
What do you think of?
This is the wrong guy I was thinking of.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay.
A lot of people think of movie villains or later in his career and more recently supporting comedy roles.
I could only think of him as Lord Farquaad.
That's another one. I think of him as Dick Solomon from Third Rock from the Sun. Because that is one of my favorite shows.
He was in Third Rock.
Yep. Do you remember his the crew's salute to him and then how he'd salute back? You remember that?
No.
They would do this. You'd do that to me real quick. No, they'd go like this. Do that. And then he'd go.
I like how you looked at the camera too.
I didn't look at the camera on purpose.
Well, but you did.
I just did his motion and his movement. So what have you been up to for the past 2 weeks?
I've been eating this cookie.
Jacob?
It's really good.
That's one thing that started right before we went on air and is continuing. Therefore, you are correct that it's one thing you've been up to over the last 2 weeks. How about before the cookies?
So before the cookies, today I was at work, but even before then, I was on a trip out to the same trip I've been talking and hyping up for.
Like a trip where you see things and you're like, whoa, man. Like
yeah,
that kind of trip?
You see
like
things like, whoa, man.
It's like trippy?
No, not that trippy. Oh, look, we got our person here now. You are 3 minutes late.
I know, I'm sorry. I was taking care of business.
I do not feel hot, but thank you for asking.
I feel hot.
Do you want a fan?
No, probably not. I'm kind of fucking baby. I'll probably cry about that too.
You're going to cry?
I cried a lot today already. Yeah.
Is it because you're home?
There's that. Yeah.
That would make me cry too.
We'll circle back to what I was talking about.
I don't remember what you're talking about.
Okay.
Probably nonsense.
Probably nonsense.
I mean, it kind of was. We were just kind of shooting the shit.
Yeah, we had to burn up, 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Are we? We're not even live yet.
Yeah,
we are live. We've been live for 3 minutes because Ryan was 3 minutes and 35 seconds now because Ryan was saying a good show starts on time.
That's true. A good show does start on time. Yeah.
And a good meeting starts on time too.
Amen.
Oh,
amen to that.
I was late. Okay, I'm sorry. God.
No, it's fine. We started.
I know,
we did.
It's good. I'm glad.
We started without you.
That's good.
So we have a new guest on the show today.
Yep.
Who do we have?
Jordan.
Jordan.
Yep.
What up, Jordan?
Welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
Is this your first time at Willwork?
No, I was actually at their meeting or their building when they were down the road.
Okay.
I just got out of prison 2 weeks ago.
Woo, woo.
Right on.
Congratulations.
Welcome home.
Living life. And
How long were you in?
3 years. 3 years. So Paul was actually coming in and doing meetings, and so I told him I'd show up as soon as I got out here.
And you
Right
stuck to your
on.
word.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Consistency is key, you know.
Did you get out early?
Well, I'm on work release right now, so I technically still have another 9 months to do. So
Okay.
I'm staying at a halfway house over in Roseville.
Right on.
Shout out to all the guys over at VOA.
Oh, cool.
There you go.
Right on.
Now, while you were in, did they serve my homemade cookies?
They didn't, but what they did do was they did bring the the grandma's cookies there.
Oh,
Sweet Martha's.
yes.
Why do you
Martha.
bake for prisons?
No, I don't.
Well, you should.
No, I won't.
Oh, well, why would you ask that then?
Because I want him to have that cookie.
Aww.
Look at that. Thank you.
right in the feel bads.
You get to have my cookie.
Oh.
It's a very
Yikes.
good cookie.
It is
He's had it twice already.
twice. Yeah.
Where's my cookie?
You want a cookie?
Yeah, please.
Have a cookie. There's a cookie.
Well, it's gonna taste weird with mint.
There's no love.
Yeah,
nonsense.
that's why I'm
either.
waiting.
Nonsense. It will taste like amazing minty cookie.
So when did you get out?
August 19th.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we're talking about what, 2 weeks?
Yep.
So what have you been up to the last 2 weeks?
Working. They got me doing this little program. It's kind of bogus. You know, they're only paying us $5 an hour. But it's kind of just to reintegrate back into the society and just get my feet running. You know what I mean? So I'm happy. I'm kind of going through it, and it slows me down. So I'm not.
What kind of work do they have you doing?
Like folding balloons, or like right now we're putting together these like little floaties that go on the outside of like pontoons and jet skis so they don't bump up against the dock.
Okay.
So I mean, it's light work, you know, but it's just for 90 days and then I can go get a real job. So
Sounds like it's better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick.
I would
For
say
sure.
a lot of things. Are
Yeah.
Well, Paul always says, what does he say? Get a job, better job, any job, better job, career.
Yeah. And I mean, if they're paying me $5 an hour, I was only getting 25 cents an hour in prison. So
Right.
Man, you're moving up quick.
Right.
that's 1,000%.
You're moving
Right.
up quick.
Yeah.
That's a hell of an increase.
There's probably better scenery too.
Yeah, for sure.
Things to look at.
Yep.
better
different-
company, maybe.
Yeah, better company probably.
Yeah.
Is that a Wu-Tang Clan symbol?
Yeah,
on
but
a
I'm going to say
flag?
yes without looking.
It is.
What the actual fuck is going on up in here?
People should come in here and find out, don't you think?
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to come in our studio and check it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they need to
Like
look
who
at.
put that? I mean, I have to investigate now because that's definitely was not here.
You
when
know
we
who
left.
put that in there? It
No,
was Tim.
the fuck I didn't
Tim.
know that.
Timmer.
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 Hey, we should make him come to Beaver. He
We
would be a
should.
blast
Yeah.
in Beaver, dude.
So
You should
for
also come to Beaver
Yeah, you
next
should come
year.
to Beaver next
Beaver,
year
where's Beaver?
in Utah.
Utah.
Mhm.
Utah. Oh, I can't leave the state.
Well,
For how long?
yeah.
I'm not sure
Oh.
exactly on it, but
Well,
like-
the next Beaver trip is exactly 1 year from today.
then it's probably a possibility.
It's
All
so
right.
fun.
With God, all things are possible.
That's
you know what I mean?
right.
That's
So,
true. That is true.
That is very true. So when as you're looking forward, the next 90 days and all
Yep.
these other things that are going on. So what is your life going to look like with these 9 months that you still have and with this work program? Because I mean, for me, myself, I am not familiar with a work release program or the
Yeah.
prison system and any of that stuff. And I'm sure some of our listeners aren't either.
Yep. So this is all new to me. This is my first bid, only bid, hopefully. And
God
know,
willing, right?
yeah, God willing, and I got to put in a lot of hard work for it,
Yeah.
And so I mean, my financial goal before I leave this program in 9 months, I'm trying to save up around 10 grand so I can build a foundation, get a house or apartment, anything,
A place of your own to live.
yeah, something that I can call mine,
Mhm. Where you
I
don't have to share a toilet with people.
share a toilet. You don't have to wipe the seat every time you use it.
Yeah.
Cook
Nice.
with other things besides a microwave.
Your own
Yep.
couch to fart in.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's pretty nice.
Yeah. And then I have a 2-year-old, or not a 2-year-old, a 3-year-old son right now. And the last time I seen him was 6 months, when he was 6 months old.
Mhm.
Wow.
So I'm going down there next weekend to see him. So I'm working on building that foundation with him and, trying to make sure that he can grow up to be a respectable young man,
Right on.
with good morals and integrity. And so that's my big plan, is just rekindle things with him and figure it out as I go. There's going to be bumps, there's going to be hills, but
Mhm.
I got legs and I got the willpower to get over things, so
Right in the microphone. Right in the microphone.
Yeah, he's
to
telling you to
speak.
talk
Yeah,
into the
speak.
microphone.
There we go.
I was
Oh,
sitting there
I was confusing you.
yeah.
Your arm might be bringing it down.
Oh yeah.
There we go. I saw that too, but I didn't have the words.
I got
you
you.
said the words.
I
that
got
could
you,
not.
pro brother. I got you.
Words.
Show sister. This is our show dad, by the way.
So,
I,
yeah.
I somehow got that just because sometimes I bring us back.
He's
to
a fun killer.
reality.
He's fun killer
Yeah,
is
they,
the, is
they,
the
they
proper
term me
word.
fun killer.
And
Yeah.
I get grounded a lot. on
I was a lot
this
of
show.
fun this last week, and I don't know what you're talking about.
Only in the
That's
show.
because you weren't at work.
Glizzies.
He will work.
Lizzie's.
The glizzy
Will work.
gobbler.
Hey, where are we, by the way, Jake?
Yeah, where
is
are we?
Hey, that's a really good question. We are down here at Will Work for Recovery in the podcast studios down at 4026 North Washington Avenue.
That's right.
That is right.
How did I get here?
What's that?
How did I get here?
How did you get here?
For every time you say the address, I should know it. I don't. People ask me.
I don't
for
either.
that.
It's written down on the computer. Luckily.
You want to know how I found it when I didn't remember how to get here? I
Yeah.
just
Googled it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
on
yeah.
Google Maps, and it
Yeah.
was just like, you're going here. And I was like,
Just right.
sweet,
Right.
navigate.
Yeah.
And it brought me right here.
Android's Auto is great. You can just, like a lot of cars have Android Auto. You can just speak and be like, navigate to Will Work for Recovery.
Like, whose idea
And it
was it
brings
to
it up.
like carve the Wu-Tang symbol into an American? Like, I am perplexed right now.
'Twas the devil.
So I guess I got
Apparently.
I have one
Apparently.
question.
Yep.
Now that you are out of prison in 3 years that you spent inside,
Yep.
what was like? I mean, I know 3 years is it is some time to serve.
Yep.
In the grand scheme of being in prison, it's not this massive whatever. I guess I want to know, what is like a big change like as you came out that just blew you away?
I mean, there's been a lot of things.
How about the language the
The-
kids are using
Yeah,
now?
the language the kids are using nowadays.
Don't be
the,
skibbity.
Yeah, what is that, you Rizzler?
I am the Rizzler.
I'm not sure if I'm really allowed to talk about it, but like the whole,
You can talk about whatever you want.
like just the whole like
This is Rule 62.
trans thing going on. Like it's just so open and talking about it in schools. I'm really concerned that my son is going to be at a school where they're kind of like okay with that type of thing, and talking about it. So I mean, that's something that I feel like changed a lot when I was in.
Okay, so there's just an adjustment that you're having on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, stuff's more expensive than when I, went in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's
exponentially. more
crazy. I
expensive,
went
yeah.
to Walmart. I spent $80 and I had like 2 bags. I'm like,
Yeah.
It's going to
like
get
what,
worse.
4 bags of chips. I'm like, dude, what is going on?
It's gonna get worse.
Yeah.
The way she goes on that. So I appreciate you coming on the
Yep.
show. Will you come back and keep us just some updates as
Yep.
time keeps going?
Yep, for sure.
We forgot to ask him.
What do you want to ask him?
How long you been clean?
4 years yesterday.
Yeah.
Nice. Right on.
Yeah. So
That is huge.
I'll
Yeah,
say the same thing I say to everybody else. You got a good start.
Good
yeah.
start.
Yep.
So the way on our show that it works, anytime we bring a guest on, we give them 10. We have this interaction for 10 minutes. At the last 30 seconds, they get to shout out or plug or skibbity toilet riz, whatever they want. But they get the 30 seconds. They can you can shout out a feeling, a
Okay.
place that you love, your
Cartoon
favorite restaurant,
character.
cartoon character. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
But you get 30 seconds and it's yours.
All right. Well, I'd like to shout out my buddy Andre Anderson at VOA. I'd like to shout out my mom, Rebecca Leone, my dad, Jason Jewell, my sister, Mariah Leone, and everybody that was there for me when I was in prison. And I'd just like to thank you guys for this opportunity. And I did have one question. Rambo Barbie doll. How did that nickname come about?
I actually was.
She's feral.
I am. You didn't see the mugshot. I was actually, it's an alias that I gave to one of my female heroes, but I took it because I was trying to hide from an ex online.
Okay.
Did it work?
No, and the Rambo Barbie just blew up, and now people like expect to see like action shit, and they expect the adventures
Kicking
from
through
Rambo Barbie.
doors and blowing
And
shit up.
it's never a dull moment either. Like I just became the house manager for 11 sober houses, mostly
Wow.
all males, and it's been interesting already. Like it's day 3, and already I've been sexually harassed. Like
Oh,
That's gonna get worse.
it is, yeah. Whatever.
Or they're going to get better at it, however you look at it.
Well, they can
Yeah,
fuck
worse.
around and find out, but they're not gonna like
Yeah.
what they're gonna come up against because I
Yeah.
am feral. Sometimes, like I'll fucking bite you, and not in
Well,
any good kind of fun way.
yeah.
I'll fuck you up.
I've heard you talk a lot, and I just don't buy it.
That's all right. Hey, hey.
Jordan, I appreciate you coming
Thank
on the
you.
show. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you guys having me.
Thank you.
You didn't
Thank
hear
you.
the cop story though, did you?
I've heard a lot of stories, and I watch you and I look at you, and now I don't buy it, which should
And they weren't cops; they
Feel-
were sheriffs.
Same
which
fucking
which
thing.
should feel like a reward of the program, because
Really?
I don't buy it.
So
anymore.
Robert Lyman
Oh.
says, "Hi, everyone."
Hi, Robert. Hey, congratulations. I'm glad that you're still kicking, bud. You're
And
a
then
good friend.
Jessica Ray Palmer Koppelman
My best friend.
She said, "It's good to see your face."
Hi, face.
This is what you have a lot of best friends.
I do have a lot of best friends. You know what's really great is that 18 months ago I had none friends.
None
So
friends.
this is amazing. I do have a lot of really amazing friends, and most of them are female, and that's incredible. I
That
love
is
that.
how it should be for you.
Yes, and I love that for me.
Mhm.
Hi, Josh.
Hi,
Hey, Josh.
What's up, man?
my name is Josh. I'm in
Welcome to the
recovery.
show.
Awesome. I really enjoy your shirt.
What does it say?
It's an
Oh.
8-bit and it says links, and it has Lego pieces that I do not wish to step on.
Yeah, that
I hope you
was
step on a Lego, Ryan.
What's that?
I hope you step on a Lego.
I have
Why would you
before.
wish that
It
on your
really
show,
hurts.
son?
Yeah, what a bad show dad.
Unfortunately, I don't like your shirt. I'm a Vikings fan.
Oh.
Well, as a Vikings fan, you should love the other teams in the NFC North, because what would you do without them?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be as fun.
Yeah.
You know why I
This
like
is
just
true.
think too, like
Border
the
battles
Vikings.
are awesome.
The Vikings
Yes.
needed the dwarfs to help them battle the dragons. I don't know if that's how it worked, but I feel like Vikings needed
It's
to
always
enlist
Now I
help.
know what you're talking about.
Now I get it.
Yes.
You know why I like dating Viking fans?
Huh.
They don't expect a ring.
Oh,
You know why Vikings
I
don't
do.
eat cereal?
I
Every
expect
time they
all
get
the
near a
rings.
bowl, they choke.
Oh.
So, Josh, how you been?
I'm gonna be the bigger person and not make fun of your team.
You can make fun of my
No,
team.
no, I'm gonna be a bigger person.
Yeah, I mean, make fun of our teams like it's real tough with all these Super
Like
Bowls
this
we got.
guy's a Cowboys fan. He's got a
I am not
Cowboy
a
star
Cowboys
on
fan.
his shirt.
I'm
the
a Sea
furthest thing
Chickens
from.
fan.
Yes.
I love the Seahawks.
Yes.
Josh, what have you been up to?
Man, I am on. Let's see, step
On-
10 of MRT.
Okay.
Yes.
City's Wellness and Recovery Gym, Wellness Center and Recovery Gym.
That's
And what is
that
MRT?
moral reconation therapy.
It's
Okay.
a made-up word.
More of what now?
Reconation.
What's
Reconation.
It's
reconation?
like recognition.
Yeah, it's like
It's almost like
fucking know.
recognition.
I
But
it-
it's
I don't
made
know what that word means. However, I do know that the gist of it is that much like the 12 steps, there are 16 steps in MRT, 12 to graduate the program at most programs. And there we go. We got the book right here. It's how to get yourself out of your own mental prison.
How to escape
And
your prison.
and really
Okay.
what it did for me was it made it so that I wasn't the victim anymore, because I liked to play the victim a lot, and I would manipulate
That
you
made-up word.
to get what I wanted. So it teaches you how to like fucking rein your shit in and be a decent human being. And the whole premise, like I had a judgment when I first started it, because you have to read the first 38 pages first
Yeah.
before you can even attempt to work on the first step. And there's certain things they don't tell you in the book. Like in the first 2 steps, it's strictly drawing pictures. You cannot have any letters or number, like maybe a number, but you can't have letters at all. If you
Some symbols.
yeah, and your group has to pass you. It's a pass or a fail thing, and if you fail, it's just you take your constructive criticism, and sometimes you get knocked back down a step or whatever, because it's just something you need to improve on. But for me, the moral recognition therapy really helped me, and it's a program that was made by prison guards for prison inmates to reduce recidivism. They just weren't having a good outcome in their treatment programs, and so they come up with this thing. And it in the first 38 pages, it tells you how, from birth, by way of need, you learn to manipulate
Yeah.
automatically. Your first instinct is hunger pain or whatever. So as an infant, you cry because you can't
learn.
express what you need. So it creates an emergency for your caregivers, right? But that's a form of manipulation. Like, I'm upset, so I'm going to create a scene so that you come and fix me,
Yeah.
right? Well, it's out of need. You can't help it when you're an infant. But as we learn to grow, we learn to cultivate that manipulation, and we get better at it. You know what I mean? And
Develop
it comes out
tactics and skills.
comes
Oh,
out in
I'm
different
so
ways.
good at manipulation.
right. And this teaches
That's
you.
why I'm in
So
sales.
you probably cried a lot as a baby then
I cry a lot now.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
for the same reasons.
For the same reasons.
Very similar
want
ones,
food.
actually.
Shit the
Very
bed.
similar ones.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. It really does teach you from the first 38 pages on how you begin to manipulate people and utilize your skills and techniques to get your needs met or wants and desires, and then you just, like she said, cultivate the skills
And you're
to
on-
get what you want.
And you're on step 10. Is that the one where they give you 1 year to live, 5 years to live, 10 years to live?
No, that's I
Have
believe
you
step
done that
8.
one though,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
That one for me was the one that like messed me up the most because you not only, so it gives you a scenario in this book where you've just seen a doctor and it gives you 1 year to live and you have to come up with 10 different things that you've always wanted to
15.
do. 15, but not only do you have to come up with like what you want to do, but you have to come up with a plan at the end of like how you're going to start achieving these things. And also there's a section about mending broken relationships because it's easy in your inventories and things to be like, oh, I've hurt this person and this person hurt me and we can talk about it, but how often do you get to make like a detailed plan of how you're going to go about it? Like never in my life did I ever think that I would even probably ever talk to my birth mother again. I wrote some things down and there is something to be said because I don't like writing shit down. It's a paper trail of evidence.
Right.
Like my husband used my journals against me. My ex used my letters to my kids against me. The judges have used shit against me that's been written down about, you know what I mean? I don't like writing shit down. It's evidence.
My ex tried to use something against me in my 4-step, and I just laughed in her face.
But this really, you know, it breaks, like there's even a section where it breaks down. You have like how many hours is it? Like 169 hours in a week.
168 hours.
168 hours in a week. And so then you go over everything that you do for one entire week. And it really breaks down. Like I discovered I spent 17 hours a week smoking.
Wow.
17 fucking
Yeah.
hours.
You know,
week.
how much you sleep, how much you're on your phone, you know. Like,
Do you like smoking?
I love it.
Well, then you had 17 great hours.
I did.
right now
I love it.
I'm on a moral assessment, and so basically you get 6 major categories that have to touch every part of your life, whether it's people in your life, whether it's going to church, whether it's coming here to will work, and then
There you go.
you answer these 15
I thought you were trying to read that.
You answer part of your
I've already read
15
some of it.
questions. Do you, in that category of your life, do you lie, cheat, or steal? Are you
Yes.
mistreating or misleading anyone? Do
Yes.
you set? I can't even read because my glasses aren't on. Do you
I
say
can read.
things about and you answer those questions about those major life categories? And if you do, you write those numbers down by that. And your moral assessment is basically, how are you going to fix this? You know,
What's number 3?
Do you say things to or about other people that
Yes.
hurts them?
Yes.
Can you be trusted? Number 4.
No.
Number 5, do you make excuses?
Yes.
Number 6, do you fail to help others?
Yes.
Number 7, are you using drugs, drinking, or overeating?
I'm overeating.
I'm more me too.
I undereat.
Well, now that
I
I'm on
punish
Manjaro, I
myself.
can overeat.
Now, it's not just a normal question that applies to all categories. So if you flip to the next page, my major life category is first God, right? So I made God. And then
Then
I
you have
put
to go
answer
down.
those questions, and I write the numbers, of how they apply to my life, God and my spiritual or higher power.
and then
and
what
how
area
the-
it
yeah.
affects.
The categories of that, like, am I going to church? Am I praying? Am I being honest with others? Am I bringing other people to the church? Things like that. And then in that category, you answer the 15 questions as it relates to that very section,
Mhm.
and then it gives you a moral assessment of what you're doing, what you're not doing. Are you being honest with others? Are you being honest with yourself? And it goes deep. It's
That,
really
that just
deep.
kind of triggered for me a little bit of practicing two-way prayer
Mm.
because I had no idea what it was, and my sponsor and godmother they practice it, and then they taught it to me. And when you're doing two-way prayer, like you take your time to meditate, and then you have to write down what
Doing what prayer?
Yeah, what did you say?
two-way prayer.
Two-way. Okay, that's what
Two-way.
I thought you said, but
I thought you were saying Treery. I didn't know what.
but
the
yeah,
hell
you were
was
saying
going
it fast. So I
Sorry,
wanted to
I'm,
make
I'm
sure.
from the East Coast, so
You're from the Midwest.
I'm from
You-
the Midwest.
yeah.
But
Middle East Coast.
Come on. What are you doing?
on.
Are you climbing?
Yeah.
No climbing.
You did enough climbing.
Don't fall.
I've had enough.
Please don't
I'm going
fall.
skiing.
If you fall, don't fall on me.
So
Had enough
when
of
you
your
do
crap,
two-way
so
prayer,
brother.
you sit in quiet,
You
and,
have
and, you,
not
and
had
you
nearly enough.
sit down, and as you're
I don't know what I was
meditating
doing.
and you start having these thoughts and ideas and all these other things that flood, you just start writing.
Yep.
Write it all down, and then after your period and you've written down stuff, and once it's all been written down, you have to take a look at it, and you grab a highlighter, and you have to take each thought to a question of 4 things, and they have to meet all 4 of these things to be a God conscious thought.
Okay.
Is it loving?
Yeah.
Is it selfless?
Yeah.
Is it pure?
Yeah.
And God, what's the fourth one? Do you know what it is?
I wasn't listening to you.
I knew you weren't, and I knew he was going to ask.
It's kind of like that. Does it need to be answered? Does it need to be answered by me?
Something like that.
Does it
Yeah,
need to be
and-
answered right
said,
now.
yeah.
And somebody had me looking at it when those things didn't meet those 4 criteria to start asking a second question: is this objectionable to my God?
Okay.
I can answer number 15 with. It says, "Can you forgive others and yourself?" Well, yes, I just forgave myself for not listening to you at all.
Well, I'll work on
Good.
forgiveness towards you.
Yeah.
Good.
So when I came like earlier, throughout the last day or so, I've been a little down. A lot of things going on. Like jobs not paying enough to pay the sober house bills, let alone the car bills. Cars breaking down. Frames rotting apart. I'm trying to put all this money into it and find out it's not going to work out the way I wanted to.
Hey, make sure that you start putting that word out to all the recovery communities you go to, because closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah.
And like if you say, hey, I'm having problems, there's a lot of mechanics in this
Yeah.
program. Also, there's a lot of people that are getting rid of vehicles here and there
Yeah.
every now and then. Just
Yeah. And so like just a lot of things. And then you start second guessing yourself. And I know that if I keep baby stepping in the right direction, things will work out, but then you just start questioning it, like, why am I trying so hard and things just aren't going right? And I wanted to talk about that moment because with the promises, if we're painstaking about this phase of our development, we'll be
Right.
amazed before we're halfway through. We'll not regret the passion or shut the door, and we'll comprehend the word serenity.
and we will
Well,
know
no
peace.
peace.
Yeah, I know. And right now I'm not in serenity.
Right. Actually, I
and
just
I need
went.
to pray on that.
I just went through a phase like that too.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I've been struggling, moving a lot with all the
Yeah.
jobs that haven't been working out. You hear me every week coming in here talking
Yeah.
about a new different fucking thing I'm going through, right?
Yeah.
But like, and so there was like for like the last 5 months, I've been really like steadily getting more and more depressed because it's like everything I'm doing, I feel like I'm failing,
Yeah.
but at least I'm trying. At least I'm doing it.
I love
know what I
cookies.
mean?
Don't worry. That's not what number is that?
So
overeating.
all I'm saying is like, by now at this point in your recovery, this is just a wave. And just like they talk about at the gym, just hold on.
Yeah. And it's not anything I know I'm going to relapse over. I know that.
Right.
At least today.
Not today.
The serenity and the peace are at war right now.
Yeah. All that is.
And that's a struggle, and it's a struggle that's real. And people in this moment have a tendency, that's when they relapse. But I'm going to try and lead by example for you guys. I'm not going to relapse, and I'm going to continue to the next best thing. Keep on plugging away, work very hard, network, and do what I'm supposed to do, and things are going to work out.
Right on.
Right? It's just the way it is.
Well, Josh, I hate to cut you short, but we
I
are
hate that
well
too.
over time on this one, and I got to give you your 30 seconds. And
See? Fun killer.
Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
That's it.
Go
That's it.
feet ball.
Well, thanks, Josh. I appreciate you coming on and teaching us
Thanks
a little
for
bit
cookies.
about this recognition,
MRT moral
recognition
recognition
therapy.
It's a made up word.
Well,
All words are made up.
yeah, bring your made up words back
Every
next time
single
you
one.
on the show.
I've been waiting for years to say that.
All words are made up.
I have lice and no
Time
one
is
cares.
made up too.
You what?
you?
I have lice and no one cares. No, I don't really, but I have BPD, so I always think I have lice. I have
Man.
these like I go through these phases and I make like people check my head and they'll be like, "You knock it off. You don't have lice." But I can feel
I
them.
think I see something moving.
Shut up, fuck off.
It's her mouth, you moron.
Motor mouth.
I'm sorry, you're not a moron. That was mean. I'm really sorry.
I love that.
I love you.
The
Wow.
sweetest. I hope we got that on camera. That
Of course
was,
you
did.
did.
that
Of
was
course we did.
beautiful.
I would hold his hand the entire show if he'd let me.
I love this bromance you guys have. It's just the best.
Isn't it beautiful?
Mhm.
It is.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Oh, well, hi. How are you guys tonight?
Who do
Pretty
we
good.
have?
I'm not as good as them.
Who
Yeah,
do
it's
we
because
have?
you didn't just get
Introduce
back from
yourself.
Beaver.
These two
are on fire.
Yeah, you didn't just get back from Beaver. That's
Yeah,
why. I put my
exactly.
beaver on a boulder. And
I know. Christine told me. Anyways, my name is Tabitha.
Hi, Tabitha.
What's up, Tabitha?
I know.
There you go. You're good.
Yeah, there we go.
What do you know about Beaver?
Want a cookie?
Sure.
Yes.
They're the best cookies ever.
Thank you.
Beaver, it's an animal.
It's also a city.
It's also
I
a
know.
city.
Yeah.
I know that EJ went to.
Yeah.
Yep.
She did.
I did.
No, even though she protested.
She did. She protested the entire time, and even like the day of when they were gonna leave, she's like, what do I? I don't even know what I'm supposed to bring.
That's
She's
great.
like,
Dude, I accidentally sent out a fucking like a message to the entire group chat. I'm so fucking embarrassed, and I'm so like new that I have never been on a legit vacation where like you take time and pack your shit thoughtfully and like you're prepared. It's always been like you have 15 minutes to get your shit, get the fuck out. So I didn't know. I sent a massive text message to everyone in the fucking group message. I don't know how you pack. Like, what are you supposed to bring? Yes. Do you bring a hair tie? Do
Yes.
you? It was so I was so embarrassed, dude.
That's
It
amazing.
went to everybody, not Jake. It was only supposed to go to Jake.
Everybody listening, if you don't know how to do something, open your mouth. If you've never done it, open your mouth. Ask. Don't do it alone.
But
Don't.
That's
And
fantastic.
the best part
Even
of
though it
all
was an
is-
accident, it's still fantastic.
the best part of all this is now you have this experience, and next year there's going to be a new person having that same feeling,
Yep.
thought, and whatever.
I felt so stupid though, because I was like, what if there's inclement weather? I packed flip-flops next to snow pants, and you know what? We camped.
Pants.
I did.
I love it.
I did. Well, because I have Raynaud's disease, it's the vascular disease.
I know what it is.
Yeah, so if I get too cold, it fucking hurts. But so I was really grateful because those of us that camped in tents in the Rockies were fucking freezing. Not this guy.
Love it.
It was warm.
Does your Raynaud's affect your hands and feet? what-
Me and my mom get it in our mouth and in our throat and our jaw. Yeah, this whole area will turn
Oh.
white and it fucking hurts. And then I can't talk. And the only way to alleviate it is to drink warm liquids.
Do you have a face mask?
I do now. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I try my hardest to stay as warm as possible.
As warm
That's
as
good.
possible.
Yeah.
So Tabitha, what have you been up to in the last 2 weeks?
Treatment.
She sounds so
Nice.
thrilled. And what
No,
are we learning?
I go to treatment at night now. So I go Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And that's why you guys don't see me here at the beginning of the meeting.
Oh, because you're
So
at treatment.
I'm at treatment.
But you like it, right?
I do.
Yeah.
I
How have
really
knew you
like
would.
it.
How have you been doing in the last 2 weeks with clipboards?
Yeah.
Very well.
I got a clipboard now.
Are you still
Do
allowed
you?
to have
I do.
clipboards?
I am.
Okay.
I'd give her all the clipboards.
Just have a line of them just duct taped together and have a long
I
clipboard.
still have
I feel like one day you should have an entire wall in a room in an apartment that you have in the future or house just lined with clipboards. Yep.
Okay.
That's a good idea, Keith. You can put all your like important reminders there.
Well,
I'm
no,
gonna
and then
do
you
that.
always
as a
have
humorous
a weapon.
decoration.
Yeah, well, it's conventional as well. So fucking thanks for
I
the
suppose.
idea.
You're welcome.
Speaking of conventions,
Yeah, Beaver, Utah.
Next year,
you're gonna go.
You're going?
I am
Yes.
tentatively saying yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Depends on my daughter, or I will know closer to the date next year.
Bring her.
Good.
I don't want to.
I'm gonna bully the living hell out of Frank for the next year for missing this last one.
I had a
Good luck.
cat named Frank once.
Good luck.
Why, you don't think he's not gonna go next year?
I'm so excited that you're
I'm not
at the
saying that.
treatment center that
I
you're
Good
at.
know.
luck with the
Oh.
bullying.
I'm
Please change my life.
I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't go to IOP there, but because my boyfriend goes to IOP there, I can't go there.
Right.
So that's why I'm going to outpatient instead of the intense in the
Yeah.
regular IOP.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
I love
but
it.
I really like it. I mean,
What is something you learned there?
I'm learning how to regulate my emotions.
Without a clipboard.
Yeah.
Well, you know
So
what?
cute.
Clipboard's better than a lot of things.
Mhm.
Yeah. Facts.
But it's not better than cookies.
No.
No.
cookies are
No,
great.
it's not.
Those cookies were awesome.
I made these cookies.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did
Oh.
you make them today?
Yeah, actually, yes.
Can you make these lice stop biting my head?
Yes, I can.
That'd be awesome. I don't really have lice. I just think I do.
Oh my
You
god.
probably do now.
Shut up, Jake. You don't either. I can feel them with their little clipboards and their hard hats and their
So with you and clipboards.
they got
They hit you with the clipboard?
yeah. Well,
Oh, okay.
Well, no,
got-
I think you got sea lice in the salt water of the.
I could have
hot spring.
listened. Oh my god, it creeped me out. We listen. I lost my lens to my sunglasses, and this motherfucker dove down underneath the shelves like there was a patch of grass, and they were like, "Oh, there's the hot springs," and I was like, "No, the fuck, it's grass. There's nothing there." And we walked a little bit, and it opened
And-
up, and there's a big hole in the ground with all this butt soup in it, and
Butt soup.
and we put our butts in the butt soup. And
So you actually went in the water?
Yeah.
Okay, because all I saw was that you were laying on the rock next to the water, and I thought to myself, "You're doing it wrong."
Yeah, no, I was fully submerged. I even got some of that ball soup in my mouth.
Ugh.
You don't like salt water?
It's not that I don't like salt water. It's that I could see the slicks of human oil skins and debris
You think
on
that's
the
what it is?
water.
Oh.
And can you imagine?
Are you
how
sure
many
it's
buttholes
human?
have been in that? Yes.
You
Are you
There's been
sure
a
it's
think-
not?
lot of-
Are you sure it's not the things that live in the water?
Well, all I know is there's been a lot of buttholes in that
It was
water.
pretty hot and salty. I don't know what could live in that water.
Yeah.
You never know.
It was cool though.
It's minerals from the rocks, actually.
My skin feels amazing after that. Even still, my skin feels really soft.
Mhm. That's one thing that people that live near hot springs have in common is they have soft skin.
I
Because they
believe
go
that
to
about
hot
them.
springs.
It was so cool. But yeah, he dove down underneath, like there's different ledges, in there. And I don't know how the fuck. Yeah, I'm still blown away.
I know how he did it.
I'm like, how did you do that?
I know how he did it.
How?
It's because he's weightless in the water, so he'll do anything.
Yeah, he was floating quite a bit.
You
yeah.
love water
I'm really, yeah.
because you're weightless.
I sank. I couldn't figure it out, dude.
Oh yeah, like we were sitting, like I went into a part where it's like 20 feet deep,
Mhm.
and I was like, oh yeah, you can just buoy in this. And everyone's like, what? And I crossed my legs and my arms, and I just sat there buoying.
And I tried to do the same fucking thing, and I went under.
It's
Oh.
because he's filled with gases,
I
and I don't mean that in a colon way.
I must
I'm
be-
gonna fill you with gases. here.
holy shit.
Ooh, oh,
Threaten me with a good
time.
wow. Yeah.
I got more reaction on it than I thought I was going to.
From them,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bet you were expecting a reaction out of me.
I was. That went
Did you,
complete.
did you,
opposite
did you
of how
see
I thought it was
how I
gonna
looked
be.
at you?
Yeah,
That was my reaction.
that went way opposite than I thought it was gonna.
Give me your gases.
I'm super proud of you. You
So-
have come a long way.
How long do you
Yeah.
got at this night treatment?
I don't know how long it is.
You can be there up to a year. She goes to the acronym formerly known as Twin Cities Wellness Center and Recovery Gym.
Yeah.
Where I
Acronym
graduated.
formerly known.
But I think it's like 8 weeks.
Okay.
Is that the minimum?
I
'Cause
think
I
so.
think the minimum is that 4 months. Like usually the minimum is
8.
because it usually takes 4 months to get through the steps. But I don't know. If
We
they're
don't
making
we
you
don't
the
do
steps.
MR. We don't do the MR.
Oh, so yeah, it might
yeah,
be different.
it's 8 weeks.
Because they didn't
So-
have aftercare. They didn't offer that when I was there. I had to go do my aftercare elsewhere, but so I don't know
Oh.
what their aftercare looks like now. And it's
It's 3 nights a week. It's an hour and 50 minutes. I go from 5:30 to 7:20.
so does that mean every Friday there's an alumni thing,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like the community. So is that something that you guys get invited to, or is that just for the IOP?
I have
patients?
no clue.
That must just be for IOP patients. Okay, never mind.
I have no clue. But a lot of the people that are in the aftercare program have been to Twin Cities Wellness and Recovery.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
then
So
okay.
yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. I really like it. I mean, I've been in treatment for like 8 months. And I really, really like it. I seen my PO yesterday.
Yeah, I met my new PO today.
Oh,
Ooh.
New PO.
Yeah, I got a brand.
I don't have a new PO.
Nupio.
new PO.
So you got a new PO?
No, I
did
got-
not get a new
If
PO.
you were paying attention,
Yeah, you
you'd have
weren't
known.
listening.
Well,
Yep.
You were eyeball deep in that fucking phone. You better set it down, sir.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Wow.
But
Show-
I have
Show sister just told Show Dad what's up.
Yeah.
Well, get it together.
You just show mommed.
Yeah, I did. Oh, I did. Get it together or forget it forever.
I have the same PO for both my cases. So
That's convenient.
Quit getting cases. Damn it. No more
this
clipboards.
was my last. No, it wasn't for the clipboard.
I know, but no more.
Anyways, but yeah, my PO is pretty cool.
Right on.
Yep.
So thinking about the last 2 years of your life,
Okay.
if they made a movie about it, who would play you?
Ooh.
Oh, I like that.
Ooh.
Who would play me?
Yeah. In that movie, the last 2 years of your life. That
Who?
was quite the noise.
Who?
I guess I don't know any of the current, but what's that girl's name that everybody really loves? She's got
Megan Fox.
No, the fucking light colored haired one.
I know it.
Can't think of her name.
Taylor Swift.
Is she hot?
Yeah,
I like
don't think
Taylor
she-
Swift.
whatever,
I like
know.
Taylor Swift
Other
too.
people think she's. I don't know. I'll think about it and I'll get
But
back to you.
I think oh, what the fuck is her name?
Yeah.
Um Drew Barrymore.
Love
Oh,
it.
there you go.
Love it.
I can see
Firestarter
that. I
2.
can
That's
see
the name of
that.
the movie.
Oh yeah. I can see that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Well, Tabitha, you know how the end of this goes.
Okay, I am going to, of course.
Skibbity toilet.
No Rizla.
No, oh my God.
Sigma Ohio vibe.
I can't think of it. What's my Thursday night meeting?
What are you doing?
None of your business. It was a video call from one of my best friends, and so she saw the gear on my head, and she was like, "Oh,
Okay.
Oh. Central Pacific.
there you
Central
go."
Pacific. What
Yeah.
night is Central Pacific?
Thursday nights
At what time?
7:30
Where at?
on 5th and Groveland, or Groveland Avenue.
It's by the Basilica, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's right up the road from the Basilica.
Okay.
Wonderful.
It's right by Loring Park.
Okay.
So,
That is true.
Great.
yeah.
Well, thanks, Tabitha, for coming on. Let's
Mhm.
we'll continue our clipboard discussions when we have you come back. And
I love that you've been clipboard free for 2 weeks.
I know.
Congratulations.
That is
I know,
great.
right? Yeah.
Love you.
Love you too.
I'm on call.
on call.
On call.
Encore.
Encore.
On call.
There he is.
Are we
What
already
up?
on our last one?
Well,
I
Ray's
thought there was-
coming on because that's all there is.
No way.
Where's the other guy that was sitting there?
Yeah, we had other guys.
Where there was.
Well,
They're all leaving.
My clients.
They don't like us today.
They don't like us today.
I think it's the jersey that I'm wearing.
It is the jersey.
Yep.
For sure.
I think 1 week off, you can lose some momentum. No, serious.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Mic check.
I'm here.
Hi, Mike.
Hi.
You know what? I missed your face while I was gone.
Oh,
I did. Yeah.
and I've seen almost all your posts, so
Did
that's
you?
cool. Yeah.
There's so much more that I did not post. There's so much more, like the Miss Beaver contest. I did not post any of those
Oh yeah,
pictures.
yeah. He's
Yeah.
a cookie.
Yes.
Oh
A
my.
cookie.
I made these cookies.
They are the
Oh.
best, and I will require these at least once a month now.
Hey, Ryan, I didn't get a
Good
cookie.
luck.
I didn't get one.
You got 2.
What does that coincide with?
I didn't get one.
You're right. You didn't get 1. You got 2.
I
TJ.
didn't get 3.
What does
You're
that
right.
coincide with?
Let's
Once
wait
a
until
month.
the end. You gluttonous
Nothing?
little man.
Oh no, I don't get that.
Oh.
No, I haven't had that since I had cervical and uterine cancer when I was 27. So
Oh, okay.
Because you haven't had 2 yet.
That makes sense to me.
I didn't get one. So Dad.
Yeah,
She did get
you
1.
did
That's
get
the
one.
problem. Now she has 2.
Emily Golomowski. Shout out Ryan.
Oh.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know who that is.
How dare you tell her hello?
Hello.
Right, Ryan's sitting here like, boo.
Yeah, I am.
Hi,
Ryan,
Emily.
we can be friends. Really
Excellent.
good friends. It's a left-handed shake, but
I'll shake.
Peppers.
I'll shake anything.
What's
my
wrong with
left
the
hand.
left-handed shake,
Nothing.
Mike?
not.
No, I'll shake anything left-handed.
I'm left-handed.
Ah.
Shaking baby's a real thing, and even
So
though
did
I'm
I.
adult, I could still get shaken baby. You better not shake me, or I'll fuck you up. I'll
Ooh.
climb at you like a spider monkey. I tossle your hair about.
I've
Give me your
never
beard.
You got her all riled
ever
up
wanted to shake you before.
until right now.
Yeah, just because you said not to. Now I want to. I'm not
Well,
going to.
Yeah, because you
I'm-
can't.
I could.
No,
I might.
I will fight you.
I know you will fight me, and it will be worth it. Bodies heal, memories stay forever.
Forever.
That's true. We should wrestle.
You won't like that.
You won't like that.
Okay.
You ever watch Trailer Park Boys?
I'm wiry and bony.
No.
Well,
Yes, I watch Trailer Park Boys. It's the best. I love
Yeah, you
Bubbles.
know how when Randy gets in a fight?
Yeah,
You always
pants are
stop-
coming off.
All right, that's it. Pants are coming off.
Coming off. I'm gonna do that if we ever fight. I'm gonna make sure I'm wearing like
Oh
somebody's
God, please don't.
grease streaked fucking gross.
There's no way you would
tidy
ever
whities.
put those on.
I wouldn't. You're right. You're fucking right. I wouldn't. I don't know why I said that.
I never ever want to fight you.
So, Mike,
So,
what's been going on with you for the last 2 weeks?
Wow. So, we're doing fine,
Get closer. to the
mighty
mic.
fine,
Get
or
on
we're
the-
doing fine. My best friend and I,
Yeah.
she and I are wonderful. She had a pre-op appointment today over at the U, and I went with. I had client cancel, and it was such a God thing because he canceled last night, 14 hours in advance, and it was just like, oh, do you want me to come with? And she said, sure. And it was some of the most fun that we have had because it was, got to hold hands, and
Did it go well?
it did.
Good.
Yeah. It was all, go through the, all the questions on history and that. And then, they want to be thorough, especially with anesthesia.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. And, I don't even know where to go with this. How can I find words that are just don't seem adequate enough to cover what we are for each other. We amplify each other, and it's like I'm putting Jake to sleep. He's yawning.
I just had a long day.
Oh yeah.
It
I
was my
believe they
first
call that twin flame.
twin
Yeah.
flame. It was my
Yeah,
first
yeah.
day back at work today after a week off.
Yeah.
And
After beavering.
after being
Yeah,
out
I
and
know.
beavering.
Yeah.
And I got up at 6:30 and started on the road. And then I had to have a meeting while on the road.
Oh geez.
And I did 370 miles today to make it back here. For
Oh
the
my
show.
gosh.
That's it.
That's what you
You
get
just
for
couldn't
not
do
driving.
380, huh?
Well,
That's what you get for not driving all the way down to Utah and back.
That's
well,
right.
I make those drives all the time. Tomorrow I'll be going to Grand Rapids. So
That's where you
Oh.
belong.
185 miles.
and then from Grand Rapids to Bemidji, and then from there to Detroit Lakes.
Detroit Lakes
Oh.
is where you belong.
No,
Wow.
It's where it's at.
So we have things put in front of us, and we do them together, and it's like our love for each other just grows out of that, right? So I was dressed like this. We went in and to the hospital, and well, it happened twice, but the second time, this woman just said, "Oh, you two look so cute together," or "You two look so good together," and it's like, you guys have said it when Ryan, you did when you said that you can see the love for me and our love, right? In and about me.
Yep.
And it's like, I pray for God's reflection and love and reflection in me. I pray that that's what I ask for. Come into me. Let me be a reflection of your light and love. And I think our love for each other is like an aura around us, because it's like, life is fun and it's exciting. And,
as it's supposed to be.
right.
I really enjoy the updates on this life, this part of your life's journey.
Yeah.
It's
Every
sweet.
time you come on. And part of the reason why I love it is because you have such a privilege to be able to experience a set of emotions at the same time that a lot of people search for their whole lives and never find.
Yeah.
Right.
So to have the opportunity to watch you for a few minutes some Wednesdays
I know.
is a privilege.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you living openly, and I appreciate you existing in this room with me.
Thank you. That's, and I have I can't wrap my hands around the depth of gratitude I have for God putting us together.
Mhm.
I mean, as today's events unfolded, it was pretty obvious that, when people come up to you and say, "Oh, you two look so nice together," that's God. That's not, that's not anything that we do.
Yeah.
Right. And she, her and I have not had a chance to really go out in public and do a lot.
Mhm.
Right. And so then she got to see me just like I am right now.
Mhm.
Like it's, I'm pretty much bleh, all out there. And
Mhm.
and you know, she laughed at me and she said, "You walk with such confidence." And I said, "Sweetheart, that's the love of you in me coming out, right?" And it's like before you, life was. I said that to her in the text. Say, life before you was gray,
Yeah.
and now it's full of color and light and love. And I feel so blessed and grateful. I don't know what to do with it all.
The thing is, though,
Not
is
that I
that
have to.
is that a lot of times people don't even realize that it's gray because they don't have anything to compare it to.
Right.
Like, I mean,
We do.
in my life, like I've had love, I've lost love. I have the privilege to know what it feels like to love your own child right now.
Yeah.
And there's nothing like it, and it's frightening, and it's also a countdown to when you lose that person, because she's going to leave. You know, she's going to grow up and she's going to go away. That's like it's the most it's an intense love. Like she's not going to live with me forever.
No.
I wouldn't want her to.
Right. But that doesn't mean that the love diminishes.
No, the love doesn't diminish.
Right.
But I'm aware that I love her harder than she loves me,
That'll change.
What is that?
because I've been on the other end where I'm the child.
Yeah.
So I know how intense that love, I know how strong that love is, and I have a great relationship with all of my parents. And I have a very, I recognize I have a very unique type of relationship with all three of them, because we are all in the program. We're all sober
Wow.
for at least more than 10 years each.
Yeah.
And we all do it hard, and we're all pretty strong. So we can have program talk with each other.
Right.
And we've all gotten pretty good at I don't want to say perfect, but we've all gotten pretty good at putting on different hats, like
Yeah.
program hat, adult child relationship, friend also.
Mom
Right.
hat, dad hat.
Not as much as before. You'd actually.
It's you know, when you can have really hard conversations, and you know, you've never had conversations where it didn't turn into shouting, where they always turned into shouting.
Yeah,
Right.
that.
Right.
I just had a conversation about that this morning.
And then all of a sudden you're in a relationship and you both can sit down and just talk about it.
Mhm.
And then realize, yeah, you know what?
How weird is that?
That was a bit of my wounded child coming out, you know, the fear of separation and anxiety, right? when you went into my teepee.
Jesus, Murph.
I
You just had
you know,
to, didn't
but-
you?
the intrusive thought one.
Oh
my
God.
I feel like we swapped places
I mean,
for a moment.
speaking of intrusive
No, not
thought,
me.
while you were sitting here talking, and he's like, "I'm dressed up, you know, I dressed like this," and I looked at him, I'm like, "What fucking actor is he reminding me of?" So I
Keebler
sat
Elf.
here and I had to pull up my phone, and I'm looking,
The Keebler Elf.
and
I don't think he reminds me of the
Yeah.
Keebler Elf at all.
He does. He
He
reminds me of
received cookies.
the, I
well,
know, but
well,
he
at
looks
first-
like the daddy one.
Oh, geez.
Okay.
at first, this was my initial thought.
Oh
Yes,
no!
I've been told that when
Yes.
this is all trimmed down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my
And
gosh!
just because like the little bolo tie, I'm like, yeah, he's dressed up like a.
Wow.
I don't have a bolo tie, but I got a cross.
And I'm like, no, that's still not. So it's still bothering me. I can't quite zero in on what actor he's reminding me of.
What did you Google? What did you search? Just names?
Grumpy
'Cause
old man.
You could Google
Only Mike's
um,
so cheerful.
actors with white beards.
I will do that right now.
You could do that, and you might find something,
Right.
Actors.
because he doesn't remind me of anything actually. Just
No.
reminds me of
Pretty
Mike.
uniquely me. And
Yeah.
that's,
Mhm.
yeah.
I really appreciate you coming on here also, because you give a more experienced perspective, and not an age thing, but a program age.
Right. Yeah.
You're living in the hope that a lot of these people that come on here are looking at and seeking.
Do you know
Right.
why I love it when you come on the show?
Why? You don't have to talk. No. Why?
Because mushy, soft, how do I say it? Not mushy and soft. Those are derogatory words.
We use squishy.
Intimate type things,
Yeah.
soft type things, terrify me.
Intimate
Aw.
feelings.
Intimate,
Mhm.
soft stuff scares me, and I don't know how to react to that. And it makes me very uncomfortable. So, the first couple of times I heard you talk, I wanted to fucking climb out of my skin. I was like, God, all this fucking gross mushy shit.
I remember.
But really, that's I do want that stuff inside, but I'm such a badass that I don't want to admit that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like when I get to listen to you and I get outside of myself, I get to let my mind drift to a place where someday I might want those things seriously for my life. And it makes me think about the kind of person that I would like to be with, because the character traits that you talk about having and the things that you have in your relationship, it's so beautiful. Like, you guys have a really, truly beautiful story, and it fucking freaks me out and grosses me out and creeps me out. But that's because I'm not familiar with that.
Right,
And I've never
right.
experienced that kind of actual
Right,
love
right.
before. It's always been like fighting and fucking, and that's
Right,
it.
right.
You know, there's never been any like, let me fucking get the door for you, and how's your
Yeah.
day, and like good actual without fighting within 15 minutes and then fucking and then doing it all over. Like, it's unhealthy is what I'm saying.
That sounds
And so it's
exhausting, actually.
it is
Yeah.
exhausting. Yeah.
It does
So
sound
it's
terribly exhausting.
it's interesting
It's really
for me
nice.
to sit through my uncomfortability and to listen to you, because then I've noticed over the last few weeks. So I'm in this new therapy, this domestic abuse therapy, because, you know, I like to beat up dudes. I don't really, but I defend myself if I have to. Anyway, so I'm in this domestic abuse therapy, and she provokes me to think about different things, and we're trying to sensitize me, which is, I don't know, whatever, that sounds boring, but
Doesn't sound boring. That sounds hard.
yeah, it's gonna be, and I'm scared about it, because then I'm afraid that I'm gonna be dull or whatever and not be me. But so I'm learning some things, but there was something that you said a couple of weeks ago. I don't remember exactly what it was, and it kept me up for a couple of nights,
Really?
and it made me sad, because it was like, I can't remember even what you said, but it was something that, it was the way that you were talking about her, and just the way that like you light up. It's like that the only way I can correlate it to anything is that like, okay, we're friends, right? But if I'm really your friend, behind your back, I'm going to have your back.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm so
it-
stumped.
It's so sweet, because like, I've only been in relationships where we're trying to fight each other and get away from each other and talk shit about each other and tear each other apart. So to hear you speak, so every time, like, there's never anything bad, and there's like, I get that, like, there's going to be disagreements and stuff, but it's like, just to know that like, someday if I'm ever in a healthy enough spot, that like maybe that kind of love can be possible for me too. So there's a tiny bit, you planted a tiny bit of a mustard seed that I don't want to admit is there, but it's there.
Right. But I mean, I think both of us have waited our lifetimes
Mm.
and didn't know that this was even possible.
Right. Yeah, because I don't, at this point,
I mean,
I don't fucking think that
because
real
all my
love is
past-
possible. I don't.
All my
not for
past
me.
relationships were not anything that they don't hold a candle to it. I didn't know what it meant to have a person say they choose you,
Mhm.
and then to have done the work on my codependency
Mhm.
and the trauma,
Mhm.
wounded child stuff,
Mhm.
and to now have this open-mindedness of knowing what my flags are and knowing what my triggers are. And we talk about that, right? And we're talking about it today. I don't ever want to be the person, because it's like Casting Crowns, they have a song called Slow Fade. And it's like, nothing happens overnight. Relationships don't crumble overnight. It's a slow
Deterioration.
deterioration.
Yep.
And I said, I want you to be aware of that. We had this conversation today. I want you to be aware of that, because I don't ever want to start resembling something that you don't recognize.
Right.
Right.
Mm.
Because if I'm triggered and it's something that I haven't been triggered on before, and I don't have no experience on handling it, I need you to be my mirror and hold it to me so I can see it. And that's something that we're not afraid of. And we embrace that, because, you're talking about my recovery. I'm working with Native Americans right now a lot. There's a sweat going. There's a ceremony going on this weekend up in Fond du Lac.
Okay.
And I've done a couple of sweats with them now, and it's amazing. And I didn't realize how much of Native American culture is so sacred. I mean, there's from the teepees, the poles, just holding them up. There's a prayer said for each.
Oh yeah.
pole.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I had no idea.
Every bit has.
And so then when we try to practice these precepts and these everything from the 12 steps and the Bible in our daily life, it never made sense to me until I started working with them, and I started seeing that, no, this is everyday life, sacredness. You know, you don't just go into a sweat and start cutting jokes, right? You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I had no idea about all that. And so now it's like I'm finding more and more that life is sacred in and of itself, and I should practice that in my everyday life. So I had some things. I thought I was on LSD after my last sweat. I mean, I thought, and I went and I talked to an elder about it, and I got some clarification, and
I can't handle the heat. I pass out.
But it was amazing, and at the same time scary, but it was very real to me.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. And then last day of work on Monday, after being up there for 4 days preparing for the ceremony, I was gifted an eagle feather.
Nice.
Cool. And that
did they give you a name? Have you
no, not yet.
named yet?
But,
okay.
But I'm hoping that might happen this weekend. But the thing of it is that, you know, I like smudging, you know, and I never thought, I thought was going to have to go steal one or go stalk an eagle nest and crawl around underneath it to actually get one. Yeah. And even that would be illegal, right?
Yeah.
And so then now to have been gifted one, it was like I was a puddle. Oh my God.
I bet.
Because
that's a big honor.
Because, you know, they know I'm a Marine, right? Oh. And so then it was just like, and then amongst the Marines, I was military police. And so it's like, and he said from one warrior to another, and I just about lost that. I just got all choked. I still do get right here, right? But you see, where I was going with this is my level of spirituality with my higher power creator. One of the reasons I had the visions that I did is because I'm open to God and a higher power to begin with, because that's what my foundation in recovery is based on, right? And the elder said, Mike, after hearing you talk about your spirituality and where you're at with your recovery, and your recovery is based and foundation is based on the Bible, it doesn't surprise me at all that you had the vision that you did.
Right.
And so then it was like, oh, you know, and I felt so privileged and honored to have that, right? And so then I get to go up and I want to go up tomorrow, but I might have clients I have to. So I have 2 clients cancel for late appointments tomorrow. I can do this tomorrow, but then I might have to drive back for a Teams meeting on. So I'm going to be you and do the driving thing just for the sake of wanting to get in the full. I might fast for the 4 days as best I can, and do the sweat tomorrow, drive back Friday morning or late Friday night for the Teams meeting at 9:30 Monday or Friday, and then drive back up there for the last 3 days of the ceremony.
Did you go to Ikipa?
Who?
Did you go to Ikipa this last weekend?
What's that? No, I was
the
up
Young
at
People's Convention.
No, I was up at Fond du Lac.
Oh, this was okay. I see.
Yeah,
they probably had the fancy dances all last week and stuff.
No, it's not a powwow. It's
just a sweat.
It's a sick. No, it's gonna. So it was building up. All this has been building up to a ceremony that's this coming weekend.
Oh, I see.
And from what I understand, it's a peaceful warrior ceremony.
Well, that's
with a lot of. There's 4 days of fasting and like vision quests, and I don't know a lot. I mean,
that'd be a cool experience for you.
Yeah,
though. Yeah.
Because when I was gifted the feather, I said, so I have a bag of tobacco now, And I know that, you know, I reach in with the left hand and I hand it to the elder and I ask questions.
Mhm.
And I keep going.
Mhm.
I keep asking questions because I want to honor that.
Yeah.
Right. And I need a piece of red cloth just to keep it in. I don't know all this stuff. Right.
Yeah.
But I feel so, and it's just like my relationship. I'm honored and blessed with the privilege of what God has given me. And I want to honor that to the best of my ability.
See, and just the way that you speak about it, it's just beautiful. And like, I just feel like when you talk, especially about your relationship, like I just picture you and her just like floating along, like, you know, and I'm just like,
Spiritually, they are.
yeah, that's
yeah.
yeah. And I like the thought of it is very nice for other people. But then when I think about it for myself, I'm like, wait, what? You want to do what?
Can
Don't touch
I
me.
answer the question that you didn't ask?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They brought two whole people into a relationship.
Oh,
That's why
yeah.
it scares you, because you're not there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They spiritually, correct me if I'm wrong. Spiritually, they're strong in their own path and they're walking parallel next to each other. They don't need each other to complete anything. They're already complete.
I like that.
Yeah.
They
That's weird.
can find
but I
their
like it.
inspiration away from each other, but they can enhance each other also.
Right.
And I'm guessing I don't think you've mentioned this. I'm guessing that they will communicate with each other until both of them understand, and they'll communicate with love no matter how long it takes.
That's a weird fucking concept.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have much work to do.
You should go to Beaver
Yeah.
next year, Mike.
You should go to Beaver next year. You should. You should put your beaver on a boulder in Utah.
And you should bring your best friend with you.
You should.
Yes.
That would be fun.
That would
That would
be
be
a
so fun.
phenomenal trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be good.
I went with
Uh-oh.
I went with my partners and there was a total of 11 of us, and
Wait, there was 11 of us.
there was 11 of us.
Oh.
4,
I'm
5,
sorry.
6,
I had I
7,
just got a
8, 9,
text
10,
that
11. Oh boy, there sure was.
Yep.
Time to go.
My godmother is like they just found out like days away from passing away.
Oh no.
Okay.
Right. And that's my mom's oldest sister, and that's going to be the last of my mom's family.
Okay.
And so it's very
I actually have to go. I have a work phone and I gotta go take this. I have to call this number back because I don't know if it's a client or if it's one of my. I have to go.
Take that cookie with you.
odd. We both had like things come in that are like serious stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
But
I'm
so-
on call for the week that I'm working.
But so TJ,
E.
that's EJ. Did I call you T? It's E.
It's E with 5 letters.
So I need hearing aids.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's E like elephant. Look,
L.
look. This will blow your mind.
EJ.
Look at this. Is how you actually spell it.
EEJAY.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Like
Yeah.
highlight.
All right, I gotta go.
Okay.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Be good.
Bye, TV Land.
Be good at it.
TV Land. I used to watch TV Land. That was
love
fun.
TV Land.
That's good memories.
My hip flexion is broke.
Joys of being 40.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. It seems like it's getting worse. I feel like if I get much older, like I'm just
You are gonna
stand
get
up and
older.
fall down.
You could use Google. You could ask Google that question.
You could ask me my questions.
Or not. Yeah, you could just keep,
I'll
more and
Google
more
it,
pain
yeah.
as time goes on. That's up to you. Yes, you're very cool.
I know. I'm
Yep,
cool.
very cool.
Max to masses. You're jealous.
Sure. Yep. No, you don't scare me in the
Because
slightest.
you're my show brother, and you wish that you were as cool as your show sister.
You
Okay,
are
bye.
a softie.
Big old cupcake.
Mhm.
Are you leaving too?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I think it's about time we do final plugs, Jake.
We shall
Oh.
do final plugs.
Oh yeah, because Ray has to shut off all the lights and everything.
That too.
He's taking ownership of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told me.
That's
So,
good.
Mike, what do
Yeah.
you got for final plugs?
Final plugs. University of Minnesota surgical staff and nurses. Absolutely. I mean, know them personally, but just dealing with them just on a little bit basis today, very friendly, very professional, and it has alleviated a lot of my own anxiety.
Hmm.
Just seeing, how on top of it they are and how caring they are.
Right on.
Jacob,
Yes.
plug it.
All right. I will plug that fantastic weekend I had in Beaver, Utah.
Just a weekend?
Well, it's Thursday to Sunday night.
That's a long weekend.
long weekend.
Yeah.
So that it was a fantastic experience. Being out there, I had sponsees, my sponsor, my partners, and multiple other people in the program that came out with us. There's 11 of us total from Minnesota that came together to
Nice.
Beaver, Utah, and it was a fantastic experience. Friday morning, we got on side by sides and drove these side by sides up to 12,300 elevation, and we were on top of a mountain. That was phenomenal experience. It dropped about 20 degrees in temperature when we got up there.
Right.
So really excited already for next year to improve and do better, and try to break that 11 mark, bring more. So I already reserved a Airbnb for the Thursday to Sunday next week or next year. So yeah, I mean, like I had the greatest time ever. And then I watched a whole bunch of other people have the greatest time ever. Out of the 11 of us, 8 were newbies.
Yes.
Yeah. So the 3 of us that were returning were my sponsee, me, and my sponsor.
Okay.
So that was really cool. And we kind of got to be, the people that had experience, even though we only had 1 year
Right.
prior, but
Right.
Still experience.
yeah, we got to show people what, this
I
is
thought
really
you've been
cool.
doing this
Check
trip for
out.
years.
No, last year is the first time.
Oh.
And it's actually a mutual friend of Ryan and I's that had been getting on me about 2 or 3 years ago about come to Beaver. And, last year I was like, all right, I'm going.
He's been going to Beaver for like 15 years.
Yeah, he has. So I went last year. It was my first year. And, at this point now it's traditionally I'm going to just keep going.
Right.
It's just
fantastic.
There's the Miracles Convention over in Rothschild, Wisconsin in February, right? And it's like I've been to every one of them, and it's a Narcotics Anonymous convention that will always hold a piece of my heart. MNAC in another way, but MNAC is bigger. It's not quite as intimate, right?
Yeah.
But with Miracles, it's just like a Narcotics Anonymous love fest of people that I've worked with. I was on their board. I was on the committee for programming, and they embraced me just from me just saying, yeah, let's do it.
Right.
That you need a hugger. Yeah.
I think
put
that's
me
why
in a onesie and I'm a hugger.
above like all the really cool stuff that we do, like going on the side by sides and then going to see Rice Canyon or whatever really cool stuff that we do. I think I really like it a lot because it is more smaller and intimate. There's about 400 people there as opposed to Gopher State that has 5,000.
Right. Yeah, Gopher State is just too big.
It's huge. And I mean, I don't get me wrong, I love Gopher State. I love doing that, but I love going to Beaver a lot more.
Right.
And bringing those 8 new people based on the fun and experience that my sponsor and sponsee and me had last year, that we attracted 8 other people to bite the bullet and say, all right, we'll go to Utah, we'll go 1,400 miles away for an AA convention, and all of them came back smiling and having just the time of their life, and they're like, we can't wait till next year.
There's another one coming up that's Vermilion, on Lake Vermilion.
Oh, in the Iron Range.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's small and intimate. All the meals are provided. You're in like a Bach house has six rooms, and there's 8 people that can sleep to a room, but it's bunk style.
Yeah.
So you bring earplugs because you never know who you're going to be in there with.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's just, it's a lot of fun. Oh
the amount of fun that you can have at all these conventions, it's just mind blowing.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful that, I get to experience these things. So
What you got there? Naloxone or C
Yeah.
rations?
no, those are that's naloxone.
Yeah, I recognize that.
This is
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
Ryan, what's your plugs?
Well,
Is it Emily Golomowski?
no.
Oh,
I still need to figure out who that is. I think I might know who that is. But I probably don't. What I want to plug. So this is something that I don't remember why it was. Oh yeah, now I remember. So somebody talked to me about their child after church, and talked to me about that they're sober now, and
Hmm.
she's actually getting to have good conversations with them, and that for the last year, it, like, she didn't say this, but I could tell she was like waiting for the call, like, well, your child is dead, kind of thing.
Oh,
So I could see the gratitude on her face. So this is it's been on my heart, and today I was able to put some words down that this is for anyone who is whatever recovery journey you want to be on, whether it's 12 steps in AA, NA, or whatever. What's the Christian based one? What's the name of that one?
Celebrate Recovery.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I kept wanting to say will work, but that's
No.
not. That's here.
Yeah. No.
Celebrate Recovery, or that one with the 16 steps. Which, by the way, what I read in there, I loved.
MRT.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Oh yeah. So that's probably one of the hardest programs to graduate from.
I
because
loved what I read in that book.
where I work over at Freedom Works, they're
Yeah.
partnered with Partners Behavioral Health,
Okay.
and that's the program that they use. And other than Teen Challenge,
Mhm.
that is probably one of the hardest programs to graduate from. It's all participant progression,
Mhm.
meaning so that the group that you're in, that you get into, they have to vote on whether or not you pass and have done a good enough step or job on each step. And if you're just trying to fake it to make it, they will call you on your bullshit, and you will go back and you will redo that step.
Cool.
And so then it can be like a 6-month program.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And,
Right
and if you don't get it and you still graduate, it could be 8 months.
Mhm.
Then there's after, but they are so supportive of the people that embrace it. And it's fun to watch, because guys that embrace it and do good, they are, it's amazing. It really is.
So it's for anybody who's not completed their steps or walked through to the end of whatever program they're doing, and this is also for those who love them, who are watching and want nothing more than to help,
Oh,
but kind of know that they really can't in the
Right.
way that they want to.
yeah.
So this just came out of me today. Every step forward is a victory over the past. In recovery, each moment of strength builds the bridge to a brighter tomorrow. That's 1. 2, don't leave 15 minutes before the miracle.
Right.
3, another way to put that, just don't run away. If that's the only perfect thing you do in recovery, because that's the only thing that I've done right, just don't run away.
Yeah.
Just stay.
Stick and stay.
If my instinct is to run, and I don't, and I'm here to be a different person, the worst thing I can do is follow what I feel.
Right.
I must, especially in the beginning, I must do the opposite, because I'm here because I want something different in my life.
Right.
And the best thing I can do if I want to run away is to jump in harder.
Yep.
Now, it's also not a good idea to make my own decisions and figure things out on my own, which is why I open my mouth and ask mentor, sponsor, whoever is helping to lead me, ask them, hey, I want to do this. What should I do? And generally they say, don't do that.
That's a stupid idea.
Yeah. Well,
First thing out of their mouth.
I met with my sponsor before coming here today, and even then, like I'm still bouncing things off. I said, this is what I'm thinking about doing. What do you think about that? Should I do something different? And he stopped and he goes, well, maybe I'd try it this way. But he goes, that what you're doing, what you suggest isn't terrible, but I'd say meditate on it and wait to move forward.
What a fantastic thing to hear.
So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, cool.
What you're thinking about doing isn't terrible. What a fantastic thing to hear, actually.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than like, that's a dumb idea.
stupid.
Don't do it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in like the first 5-6 years of my sobriety, that's what I was used to hearing by my own doing,
Right.
And then progressively it got
Well,
like my thought plane was my will and God's will were aligning a lot more as time went on.
Right,
My
right.
timing still sucks,
yeah.
but my will and God's will seem to align quite frequently.
Yeah.
But actually what I struggle with currently is what I think I deserve. And I'm not thinking I deserve more. It's being pointed out to me by more than a few people that well, don't sell yourself short. You deserve
Right.
this too.
Right.
And I'm like, so I don't know if I'm struggling with a little bit of depression there, but I mean, I'm not thinking about it. I'm not focusing on it. I'm doing what has become natural and second nature, subconscious, and I'm just helping the next person that's put in my path.
Right. So now what's the problem?
I don't know.
Is something ain't quite right, or
I don't know.
Two-way prayer.
I'm going to need you to explain that to me afterwards because I wasn't listening.
Okay.
I think that's it.
I think that's it. Well, everybody, I thank you guys for coming back after our short hiatus last week. And if nobody told you that you're worth it today, let me be the one that does. You are worth recovery. You're worth the time. You are worth investing in yourself. Come back to us next week. We love you. And thank you again for tuning in.
You're still alive for a reason.
right?